On a freezing winter's morning on the Texan border with Mexico, the Boche family take their first tentative steps into the United States of America. Within seconds, the Border Patrol are on them. There's no chase, no tension. They expected to be caught.
¿Todos bien?
Like millions of others, they're entering a system that's already struggling to cope. As we film, another two figures emerge, a mother and her daughter. They've come by raft across the Rio Grande. They're given blankets to protect them from the cold, an unglamorous start to what they hope will be a new life. In their dreams, it can't have looked like this. Moments later, another two, a mother and baby this time. 7 new arrivals in the space of a few short minutes. And this is happening every single day. The numbers have spiked since Donald Trump won the presidency. The authorities are simply overwhelmed.
We're absolutely swamped. I mean, our stations hold around 250 people as far as detention spaces, and we're putting 500 to 1,000 people in those buildings daily.
Can that last? Can that go on?
Not much longer.
The new president has made a crackdown on this his top priority. He'll boost the patrols, he says, swell the court system, deport millions of illegal immigrants, and, of course, build that wall. His supporters rejoice at the proposals. Draconian, perhaps, but essential, they say.
America needs to wake up and realize that the law is there for our security and for our children's future. And if we continue to have an open border, who knows who's going to come across illegally, and we cannot find them, and they disappear. And if something happens, who are we to blame?
Something like what?
A terrorist attack? Your child gets raped, your child gets murdered.
Of course, the vast majority of America's 11 million illegal immigrants live a quiet life here. Most, like Eva Garcia, have never really had to worry about being deported until now. She came to the States from Mexico 14 years ago. Her children were born here. But Donald Trump's promise to enforce all immigration laws sent a shiver down her spine.
If they throw me out, I can't leave my kids here. We'll all have to go. If he had a heart, he wouldn't be making these decisions. Like a lot of people, I'm afraid.
But it's the new arrivals Trump really wants to crack down on. At a respite centre, we bump into the Boche family, who we first saw being picked up by the Border Patrol. They fled from gang violence in Guatemala. They're in the asylum system now and heading to San Francisco, where their case will eventually be heard. As long as my children are allowed to stay here, I'll be happy, Julio tells me. But he knows that under President Trump, they'll need all the help they can get. Martin Geisler, News at 10, McAllen, Texas.